What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. I am so happy you're here. I'm so happy that you clicked on this video, and I hope you get something out of this. It's a very different type of content form for me, so I hope you stay, I hope you enjoy, I hope you take away something, and if it's nothing, I'm still glad that you're here and you stayed through the whole thing. I get darker and darker as I conversate, but I'm just gonna, say what I want to say. It's been a long time coming. I took a social media break and I got back on social media today, and I went to church, brunch with a friend, we took some pics, and just something started boiling in my soul, and it was like, today's the day where I feel really, really good. My mental state is very clear on what I need to do coming back on social media. It's clear what I need to do, it's clear what I need to say, it's clear as day to me. I feel like social media breaks and social media cleanses are very, very important if you're in the social media world, as in producing content, creating content, making videos, pictures and everything. You need it at least every once in a while to really get in tune with your soul, get in tune with yourself, to literally know what you want to put into the universe. For me, my fitness pages have been stagnant for a while, and I wasn't passionate anymore about creating fitness content. I love working out, I love going to the gym and doing it for me, but I wasn't passionate about filming all my workouts or Instagram reels and stuff like that, and I just felt very drained anytime I came on social media, because I'm like, dang, why can't I create videos how she's creating them? Why can't I be at that persistent? Sorry, I'm trying to say so much in a little bit of time, because I don't want to take too much of your time today, because I really appreciate you being here. And I need lip gloss or something, because my lips are dry. But my battery is on 6%. Wow, let's relax. Let's take a breather. I'm just very passionate on, let's just say I finally have a clear vision on what I want to do as far as producing content and YouTube videos. And every time I think about it, my heart just feels so full and ready to go. So this is my first day back on social media, and I'm just so well rested, and I'm ready to go, and that's why I'm just so fired up and talking so fast, because I'm ready to do this, right? I'm ready to step into the person of doing this form of content, and I'm super excited. So basically, the social media cleanse just gave me clear vision on what I need to do with my content, whether that's YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And if you've been following me for years, you know my journey with fitness and workout content and workout YouTube videos. I just want to slowly transition. I'm not saying I'm never gonna do another vlog about fitness. I'm never gonna do a fitness clothing brand haul, because I love fitness. I'm super passionate about it, but as far as making it my full-time content career, I think that time has expired for me. And it's so crazy to say that on the internet, and it's so crazy to say that out loud. Fitness will be forever for me, but I think I'm starting to transition into what I'm called to do next. But of course, if anyone wants, more workout videos or workout vlogs, it's definitely fun and creative to do, but I want to move forward doing what I feel I'm called to be doing. And some of you might be like, what are you talking about? What? I feel we live in a society today and a culture today on social media that's you have to find your niche, in order to grow and stuff like that. But it's I've came to the point where fitness was my only niche, fitness and fitness outfits and stuff like that. That's not what I identify myself with anymore. That's not what I'm going to tell people that I do only. I want to open up and broaden up my aspect, and if I lose subscribers, then I lose subscribers, because I want to build a community on here, on TikTok, that's more so people who actually want to hear what I have to say and be here for the long run and actually care more about than just like workout videos and fitness hauls. Like, I want to build a community of women, even men, who are faith-filled humans, but also maybe just curious about it. So I'm going to do more sit-down videos. I've been going through a lot of like breakthroughs and revelations in my own personal life and growing my relationship with God, and just making that a habit of like praying to Him, journal praying, reading my Bible, sharing the word on Instagram, and being confident in it. I'm done not being confident in my faith. I'm done like hiding what basically changed my life. I'm no longer fearful to share my faith. And I'm making a YouTube video out of it. So I hope my sit-down videos get better, because obviously I'm timid, I'm all over the place, I don't have an outline, and I'm wanting to just reach more people on a one-on-one intimate level, rather than like, here's my life and here's my vlog and this is what I eat and this is my workout. I want to get more personable. I want to get more like intimate. And I do have a podcast. That's why I have created a podcast, to get just like the real me out. But God has called me to also use my other platforms, especially YouTube, to bring out what is inside of me. And He's like, yes, a podcast is great, but He's like, let's bring it to YouTube. So we're doing that. Oh my goodness, we're doing that. I don't want this to be too long. It's just kind of like a what's up, I'm back. I took a social media break and I'm back, and I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are not getting the winter blues. Hopefully you guys are keeping working out a habit, eating healthy a habit, reading a book, every day, or something that keeps your brain full, your soul full, and your physical health in check. That's what's gonna keep us alive during these winter seasons, is keeping our mental health check, soul check, and physical. I feel like for a lot of people, like they say that, working out and going to the gym relieves them of like, almost feeling like sad or depressed during the season, but I've learned that it's all around. It's not just going to the gym, coming back home and not doing anything. Like, what are you doing to feed your mind, and what are you doing to feed your soul that's gonna make you feel better? Because we can't just like hide our problems, go to the gym, work out, tear our muscles up, and then be like, I'm fine. Like, you have to feed your brain, you have to feed your soul. And like for me, feeding my brain is like reading Christian books and listening to podcasts and learning something new every day. And something that feeds my soul is also like, Christian YouTube videos about people's like experiences with like trials and tribulations of their life, and like how they put God in the center of it, and listening to podcasts as well. And I don't know. I feel like the same thing that feeds my mind feeds my soul. So I kind of just repeated myself. And then something physical is, if I can get to the gym in just 30 minutes of cardio and then the sauna, if that's all I can fit in my day, that's good enough. Because like in the winter, we stay cooped up in our house and we don't get our daily steps in. We don't have like a stand-up job, like walking around all the time. Like if you're not getting your steps in, your body's gonna slowly shut down into hibernation mode. And then that's when we get all like sad and depressed and lonely. Like, we need to be drinking water, we need to be taking our steps daily. And if all you can do is get on a treadmill for 30 minutes and get in the sauna for like 10, and that's all you can do that day, that's better than nothing. And I've learned that. And eating healthy, like if you're eating a lot of like comfort food, junk food, and you're not exercising, you're gonna get in that like hibernation, like depressive mood in the winter. And luckily for me, getting off social media, eating healthy, staying active has helped me so much during this winter season. I've had my time. The light's getting darker and I kind of rambled for too long and I didn't really touch base on too much, but moral of this video, I want to motivate, or I just want to be a voice to people who either want to start a YouTube channel, either want to start a podcast. an Instagram page that's totally separate of what you've been doing, I say go for it. If you no longer want to identify yourself as just a niche and you want to share other parts of your life, like your faith life, maybe like cooking or baking if you're into that. Maybe you're like me where like fitness is all you're known for, and workouts and booty workouts and like booty pics and stuff like that, and workout fit pics, if that's all you're known for, and you're like, dude, there's so much more in me that I want to give to the world and I don't want to be just known for this, do it. Because it's like easier said than done. And I kid you not, I've contemplated for like maybe over 6 months, more than 6 months of like starting this type of content, and I have slowly, like any baby step that you do, that's a start. If that's posting, you know, a Bible verse on your story because you want to be more open and share your faith online, but you're scared and you're timid because none of your friends are doing it, that's a baby step in the right direction. And for me, it took that many baby steps. It's like one baby step after another baby step after another baby step, and then sooner or later I made a freaking podcast talking about Jesus. Like I was so like I kept my faith to myself because I thought that that's just what it was. I go to church and I pray and I keep my faith life to myself, but it wasn't until I started stepping into my confident self about talking about faith where it's like just started coming out, like reposting so much on my, you know, stories, and then making posts about it, and then making a second Instagram about like my faith life, and then creating a podcast that I finally wanted to do. And then it's like, boom, YouTube. Like we're taking it to YouTube, and it's been a long time coming, and I'm just so happy that even if this video is messy, even if this video does not make sense, I took that baby step. I took the baby step to put the camera in front of me, to set up the tripod, to get it rolling. Because it's like, if you don't start messy, that's the name of my podcast. This is Messy with Jesus. I was gonna call it Starting Messy with Jesus because I feel like everybody starts messy with Jesus, but I was like, no, because it's never gonna be like, I could be 50 years old and still messy with Jesus. You know, you're never gonna be perfect. Anyways, that's just another spiel. I'm just gonna shameless plug. If you have not checked out my podcast, it's right here. I have only like 5 to 6 episodes out. I definitely want to get back on that as well. If you've not checked it out, give it a go. If it's your cup of tea, it's your cup of tea. If it's not your cup of tea, then it's not your cup of tea, and we cool. We cool. It doesn't need to be your cup of tea. You know, I'm not forcing anybody on Jesus. I'm not forcing anybody on my faith. I just want to be more confident in it. I want to be confident in it. And I think you guys should be confident in whatever you want to do too. Like if that's starting a fitness page for you, be confident in it. Because I remember when I started my fitness page, it was like silly, it was dumb, it was like, oh, she's trying to be like that like fitness influencer type person, and it's just like, people are gonna like make fun of you for anything that you do. You'll never grow if you never put yourself out there. So this video is putting myself out there, and I feel it in my soul. I feel it heavy. If it wasn't this heavy on my soul, I would not be doing it. I would never force myself to get into a certain niche or get into a certain type of form of content if I never felt it heavy on my soul. Like, if there's people out there that are like trying to gain an Instagram following, trying to gain a YouTube crowd, but they're forcing themselves to create certain type of content to blow up, that's not the way to go. That's not the way to go on social media. Like, it should always be authentic to yourself, true to yourself, and you should feel it heavy in your soul. Whether or not you believe in God or not, like if you don't believe in God, but you feel so forced to create certain type of content, stop doing it. Get off social media and reconnect with yourself, and then come back on when you know you have a vision, when you know what you want to do. If you do believe in God, I would start a prayer journal, you know, asking for wisdom, asking for vision, asking for clarity on what God wants, what type of content God wants you to create. I want this page to be for people who are in their faith and for people who are not. Like, I'm not just popping on here being like, oh, for all my like Jesus lovers, like, let's pray and ask God to give us a vision on what to do in 2023 for content. If you don't believe in God, but like, you know, maybe you believe like universe and other like higher power. I'm not sure what you believe in, but it's like there has to be something speaking to your soul when you create certain content and when you get certain creative ideas. Like, what is that? You know, tune into that and never push out content that you're not proud of and you're not happy of. And sometimes I would force myself to get in a cute fit, work out, and create that YouTube video when I didn't want to. Like, it shouldn't be like that. It should come easy. Not easy, but it should feel aligning to your soul. And I just feel like maybe as I'm getting older, my passions are gonna be multi-passionate, and that's fine. Like, I'm gonna be multi-passionate about several things. I'm passionate about fitness. I'm passionate about my faith. I'm passionate about podcasts. I'm passionate about sharing my life on the internet. And then maybe like 10 years from now, I'm gonna be passionate about baking or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh no. Is it really that dark? Bro, it was... Alright, obviously you guys can tell the lighting is dimming down, so I have to wrap this video up. I just want to say thank you so much if you stayed through the whole video. Thank you so much if you have space for this type of content in your heart and, you know, in your day. I really appreciate it if you stayed. Give it a like if you liked it. Leave any comments if you're like, girl, same, or like, girl, bye. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. I love every one of you. This wasn't hard for me. It's been something boiling up in me and I needed to let it out. That's why I'm just like, I was over here and then 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 I'm over here. I'm just glad that I did it. If this doesn't show that you start messy, then I don't know what is. If this doesn't give you like, oh man, if she was all over the place like that, you know, her video and her lighting went from like really light to really dark and she's still out there posting it, like, she's starting messy. She's starting with baby steps, and that's all it takes is baby steps. That's all I got. I mean, no, I have more. I can keep going and going, but it's getting dark and I'll just save my other convos and revelations and breakthroughs in another video. So stay tuned for that. If you want to see more, now my earring falling out. That's when you know it's a sign to go. Follow me on my Instagram if you want to listen to more of these kinds of conversations. I have a podcast. You can follow me on Spotify, Apple, or Google. I think it's Google Podcasts. So I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully it doesn't take me 5 million years to edit this video and post it into the universe. Hopefully I could chop it up real quick, throw it up into the universe, throw it up to you guys, and you guys can like listen and be like, she's crazy, or I get it. Whatever it may be. I'm saying it doesn't have to be like in your faith journey. All I have to say is like, if you want to start a YouTube video, baby steps. Start that first draft video. Get a tripod. If you want to start a fitness account, record your workouts and post it. Want to start a podcast? Send memos to your best friends about just what you want to talk about in your podcast, because that's what I did. I would be sending my friend Layla, shout out to Layla, like 20-minute memos. Like, it was bad, because I just have so much to say. 20-minute memos. It got to a point where it was 30 almost. And my phone be like, yo, you can't send more than 20 minutes. It cut me off at 20. And they're like, you doing too much. And then that's when I was like, I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna start a podcast because I got a voice. I can talk forever. And that's what podcasts are for. So bada bing, bada boom. Literally, if you want to start your nutritionist page and you make nutritionist meals all the time and you want to take pictures of them and show your recipes, do it. Do it. If you want to not niche down and show everybody, like, you know, your fashion and your fitness and your health and your faith, do it. I feel like so many of us are put in a box of like, niche down, niche down, niche down. That way you can grow. It's like, nah, like, yes, I know everybody wants social media to become a career, but it's when you're in your element where good quality content comes out. And it's like, everybody's shooting for perfectionism. Everybody's shooting for niching down. Everybody feels like they can't be themselves. They have to be this Instagram model type, you know, person. It's just like, it's fun to take pictures. It's fun to put fit pics, but it's like, express yourself fully. Get on your stories, start talking. Get on your YouTube, if you have a YouTube channel, start talking, you know. I don't know if this resonated with anyone or is gonna resonate with anyone. I love you. Take care. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully we'll see each other soon. That's it. Okay, bye.